Hello, class. Today we're going to read Where the Wild Things Are. Story and pictures by Maurice Sendak. I wonder what this book's going to be about. Wild things. Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another. He's chasing the dog right there. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. He's really upset right there. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. The trees are sprouting. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. The forest. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. It's on a nice boat. Max, that's his name. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Scary. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars. Rah! Gnashed their terrible teeth. Rah, 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 and rolled their terrible eyes. Rah, and showed their terrible claws. Rah. Till Max said, "Be still!" and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. They're all scared of him because look at him. Oh yeah, he's showing them who's boss. And the wild things made him king of all wild things. Gave him a nice crown and a staff. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Dancing, howling at the moon. They're having a good time. Swinging on vines. Oh yeah, definitely having a good time. There's Max riding on the back of one right there. They're all just dancing and rumpusing together. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. I bet he's talking about his home. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No!" The wild things roared their terrible roars, "Rawr!" and gnashed their terrible teeth, "Rawr!" and rolled their terrible eyes, "Rawr!" and showed their terrible claws, "Rawr!" But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. There he is waving goodbye. And Max sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day. He looks really tired right there. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. He's had a rough day, it looks like, huh? And his supper was still hot. That's it. I hope you enjoyed Where the Wild Things Are. I know I did.